First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is who he Igli called God of Jehovah. Yahweh means he exists. And Yahweh Shai is who he Igli called Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai means he saves, he delivers. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to all the Archeum that's pushing the truth on Qadar. Waking Lek into third come Yashwala. This is your brother Knock from the GMS Miami camp. Going into Jeremiah 30:7, Jacob's trouble. This is the year. Hopefully, hopefully the year of Jacob's trouble. And what is Jacob's trouble? It's the time of Jacob, all right, whose name was turned to Israel. All right, trouble. So the Israelites, trouble, where everyone is going to come against the Israelites, all right? Those that even don't even think that they're Israelites or prescribe or believe that they're Israelites. They know you're an Israelite, that you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all right? All the nations gonna come against you, all type of guidelines and stuff that they have on the books. Project Megiddo, King Alpha Plan, Rex 84, Operation Garden Plot. All these are things on the book to come against. All right, those that know that they're Israelites, all right, and those that are so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because Esau Edom, he's gonna cause a problem, and then that problem is gonna have a reaction, and with that reaction, he know that you so-called Negroes or Latinos and Native Americans are gonna go buck wild and crazy. All right, when there's a famine, there's no food, the dollar crash, all hell breaks loose. And he's gonna be like, these people are monsters, or these people are savages, and they're gonna be basically make it justifiable why he should able to put rounds in you, kill you, to put you in detention centers and treat you the way he's gonna treat our people. And that's why it's time, it's high time to wake out of sleep, high time to come and serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, so you can be protected from the evil times that we're coming into. So a little quick lesson I'm gonna go into. So let's start at Jeremiah 30. Because somebody said, what is Jacob's trouble? Jeremiah 30 and 7. I'll start at 6. Ask ye now if you see whether a man do a travail with child. So we know that men don't get pregnant. Women do, but it's actually a question there. Wherefore do I see every man on his hands, with his hands on his loins, on his stomach, on his loins? What? Like he's giving birth. And it's not that he's actually giving birth, it's just that's how bad it's gonna be. As a woman in travail, and all face are turned paleness. And last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it's like a time like never before. So this time that we're approaching, that we're coming into, that this year is deemed after. Hopefully this is the year of Jacob's trouble. All right. It's a time of Jacob. The Israelites are in trouble, are being persecuted. All right, those that know they're Israelites, and so those that don't believe that they're Israelites. All right, but also coming down more worse on those that subscribe and prescribe themselves as being Israelites. I ain't saying he shall be saved out of it is the elect. And we could go to Daniel the 12th chapter, just to show you those names that are written in the book. So Daniel 12:1, in that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. So it's going to be worse than the flood, or the times that we're coming in, going into the Egyptian captivity, or the Assyrian captivity for northern tribe, or the Syrian Neo-Babylon Empire, all right, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, all right, the Persian and Medes, I skipped that, Salakia, the Persian and Medes Empire, all right, and the revised Roman Empire that we're in right now, all right, worse than all that Atlantic slave trade, all right, It's going to be like a time like never before. All right, was a nation even to that same time, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Who's going to be delivered? The children of Israel. Everyone that should be found written in the book. So those that's found written in the book, the elect, whose names are written in the book, those whose names are the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. The name of Yahweh Shema Shai is written in their foreheads. They have the mark of exemption upon their forehead. All right, but it's going to be some bad times. So I could go into, you know what, let me, for the wicked of our, but that's how bad it's going to be. Jeremiah 15:1, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then then thou shalt tell them, Salakia, then said the Lord, such as are to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as for to the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of the earth, the fowls of the heaven, Salakia, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So some of our people is going to be number to the sword, number to famine, number to the famine, number to captivity. The Lord got dogs to tear, fowls to eat. All right, eat dead bodies. All right, the Lord have spirits that He made to appease His wrath. Let's just get that. Just Ecclesiasticus. Is that 46 or 45? I get it mixed up. It could be not even 45. It could be. We said the Lord have spirits made for the day of vengeance. I forget where exactly it is. It could be Ecclesiasticus 38 or 39, and I just, Salakia. Yes, 39. See, I was 48, so I just went 10 ahead. So Ecclesiasticus 39 is a point that I wanted, I'll read 28, just read. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, such which in their fury lay on sore storks. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force to appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire, hell, and famine, death, all these are created for vengeance. That's what it's going to consist of the day of the Lord. Fire, hell, famine, death. All right? Teeth of wild beast, scorpion, serpent, sword, punishing the wicked for destruction. That's what consists of Jacob's trouble. All right? And if you're not serving out Bashim al-Shai, that was at 2nd Ezra 15, you're going to be consumed by it. All right? Before I go to 2nd Ezra 15, let's go to Revelations 12:12, because Esau Edom is going to come with great wrath. Revelations 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, the physical counterpart, and the Satan, the so-called wise man, the Edomites, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So Esau Edom is going to come down with great hell, man. All right, and that's why David said this in Psalms. This is Psalms 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the Lord, all right, is going to use Esau Edom, his sword, to bring judgment upon his people. And that's why you also have just Isaiah. I get it mixed up. Isaiah 10:5. Oh, Assyrian, the rod of my anger. And the modern days Assyrians are the Babylonians. I mean, Babylon, the modern day Babylonian, Salakia, that'd be America, Salakia. Assyrian, I wrought of my anger, and the staff of their hand, in their hand is my indignation. So that's the indignation of the Lord. So the Lord is bringing this trouble, all right? He's going to use Esau, Edom, all right, to bring this judgment, all right? So that's why he's supposed to be found in his grace. So I'm going to go now to 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. Just read a couple of verses there, and hopefully it was edifying. So 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. I will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn. The modern day Egyptians is here in Babylon, the great America. The America is the modern day Egypt. That's why behind the dollar you have the pyramids. All right. It's here because we also, the Israelites are here in bondage, majority of the bulk of them. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment, and that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for the sea shall fail through the blasting of hell and fearful consolation. In the last, couple of years, they've been having farmers kill themselves. That's why you have a farmers hotline for committing suicide, because they see that their livelihood, their livelihood is being taken. All sides strategically, fucking these, America here and different lands of the world, agriculture, all right, causing a famine. They also got Esau causing also a famine, about a man-made famine, all right? So the Lord is bringing different judgment from the hells, fearful constellation, the rain, tempest, all right, fire, whirlwinds. For woe to the world, woe mean death and destruction. And speaking of what? The time of Jacob's trouble and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction drive nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. It's different, classism, all right, middle class against poor class, then the rich, all right, and woman against men, feminism, LGBTQ versus people that are straight. So you just have all type of divisions, all right, that's going to be fighting one another. Edomites coming against Jake because they believe Jake is the problem. All right. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. And the course of their ashes shall stand in their power. So there's going to be sedition amongst men. That's going to be bad out here. So bad. People going to be invading in their neighbor's house just to get a slice of bread that's spoiled, or what you call it, as molded. All right. Just to eat. That's how bad it's going to be, because there's not going to be no food here. All right. And they're not going to give a fuck about their presidents, the governors. Why? Because they're going to be in the mindset that I have to survive. A man should desire to go to a city and shall not be able. All right, so you're going to have, 15-minute cities? All right, and if you don't have the chip, you won't be able to even move within those cities. You ain't going to be able to move into those cities if you don't have the chip. All right? All right, so they got martial law as well. You're gonna be able to go to a different city if you're from this part of the country, and it could be two little cities that's and the train tracks divide them. You ain't gonna be able to go to the other side. They're gonna blow up certain highways and certain bridges. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed. Men shall be afraid. All right. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, a famine, and for great tribulation. That is Jacob's trouble. All hell breaking loose. How the people is kind to their neighbors. Are they not gonna be kind to their neighbors in that day? All right. Your neighbor that you've been living with for 15 years, and you guys been going to going to football games, basketball games. Your kids went to the same school and same sports team. Y'all did Super Bowl parties, birthday parties. All right, that guy's gonna be your enemy in that day. All right, you're gonna look at him sideways, even where cannibalism is gonna come back. And I'll grab a little precepts to prove that as well. So 2nd Ezra 16 And 17, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of the famine and great death, and the beginning of wars. And that's what times we in now. And power shall stand in fear, the beginnings of evil. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plagues and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges and amendment. For that's the judgment for the wicked. But for all these, it's like before all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. So they're not even going to take heed, all right? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and others that escape the hunger and shall the sword destroy. So you ain't gonna be able to run your judgment. Whatever the Heavenly Father sentences you to die by, that's what you're gonna be. That's why you're gonna die. That's how you're gonna be consumed. And I'll stop there. You could go more and more. But, oh no, I'm going to jump down, go into how the devil going to come down upon even those that fear Yahweh Shema Shah. So 2 Ezra 16 and 68, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain over you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto an idol. And that main idol is going to be that RFID chip, the mark of the beast, or that's device as small as a grain of rice, implemented chip, or where you're able to buy or sell, or say he that have the mark, all right? 69, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and a reproach and turned underfoot. So if you trust this man and you bow down to his image and worship his, bow down to his image and his image, his philosophy, and worship and receive the mark, you're going to be trodden down underfoot. You're going to be destroyed. For there shall be in every place and in the next season a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're going to come up upon those that know that they're Israelites, that can proclaim that they're Israelites, that have the true 100% truth, Salakia. All right, they shall be like madman, sparing none. So some of the leg is going to be put to rest. All right, going to be put to death. All right, guillotines. All right, heads going to be chopped off, and they should be like madman, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods. All right, your money, your house, and cast them out of their houses, because the only way you're going to be able to live in that house or have those certain benefits, government assistance, or the universal, the universal income, is by having a chip. All right. 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen. They shall be tried as gold in the fire. So the leg is going to go through the fire, be purified, and still come out whole, just as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that was that was also in fire. Our Lord is going to take care of his elect, tend to them carefully. 74, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So Jacob's trouble. But ye be not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide. So don't be afraid. You understand that these things have to come to pass, must come to pass, and may Yahweh Shema Shah have mercy upon us. Continue to fight a good fight of faith, continue to keep pushing. So I mentioned cannibalism, so that's how bad it's gonna be. What is that in I'll bring two precepts. Jeremiah 19 and 9. I'll cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. And that's how bad it's going to be. No food, where people are going to resort of eating their kids, eating their self, eating their hands, eating their daughters, eating their neighbors. All right. Daughters, and they shall eat everyone their flesh of his friend, and the seeds and the straightness, or with their enemies, and they that seek their lives shall straighten them. All right, I know this in Isaiah, where it said, man shall, is it 9? Yeah, Isaiah 9 and 20, and he shall snatch on his right hand, all right, and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man of the flesh of his own arm. So it's going to be bad out here, where a man going to be plaguing the mind, and his hand going to look like chicken. You've seen them old videos where like your enemy or your family member becomes a steak or a T-bone, steak. That's what's gonna happen. And there's another one in Isaiah that they shall drink their own blood. I mean, not Isaiah. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 15:58. They that be in the mouth shall die of hunger. Those that run to bunkers or go hiding, and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood for a very hunger of bread and thirst of water. So that's how bad it is, and that's what consists Jacob's trouble. And if you're not under Yahweh Shema Shai, that strong tower, all right, you're not gonna be saved. All right, just to grab it. All right, that safe tower, that buckler, and that strength, that buckler and that edge of protection. All right. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run to it, and it is safe. So if you don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, you're not gonna be able to get into that tower to be safe. So I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom, shalom.